Hello everyone and welcome back to the Cop Council. I hope you're all having a fantastic evening. If you are, then please put it down in the live chat down below, or if you're watching it on repeat, then put it down in the comment section down below. As you can see by the title, Liverpool have drawn Atletico Madrid in the last 16 of the UEFA Champions League. I know a few people didn't want Atletico Madrid because they are a very defensive team and, they are very tough to get past. But, I think we can beat anyone in Europe. And, yeah, to be fair, I think whoever we got, I would have been happy with because, there were a few people there where, you know, there were a few teams I wanted anyway. I wanted Real Madrid. But we'll get talking a bit more about the Champions League, who everyone drew, and we'll talk about much more. Obviously tomorrow is the League Cup quarter-final against Aston Villa. Obviously Jurgen Klopp will not be taking charge of that game. Neil Crutchley will be taking over, so yeah, we'll talk plenty more. We got some Minamino news as well. We've got some injury news concerning Virgil van Dijk as well, and Gini Wijnaldum, so yeah, please stay tuned for the stream. I'll be bouncing in and out of the chat as well to interact with you guys. But firstly, if you are new to the channel, then please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, to be notified as soon as we go live or if we post a video. And also as well, for those watching, please share out the stream as well. Obviously, you guys lately have been brilliant in the ways of supporting the channel, so thank you so much for that. But also, guys, if you can share out the stream, get as many new fresh faces in here, and then hopefully we'll get a nice community building, and hopefully we'll end up getting over the 1,000 subscriber mark in a couple of months or so. But yeah, let me just jump into the chat a minute. Nigel's in. How are you, sir? Hi, Connor. Hope you're well. I'm very well, sir. How are you? Mark is also in the chat. Hi, how are you? How are we all? I'm very good, mate. Like I just said, excited for the Club World Cup, really. Obviously, tomorrow we are playing as well, but, obviously we're not going to be at full strength because, everyone's in Qatar and, there are a few that have stayed back to play in the League Cup quarter-final. But, yeah, I'm looking forward now because we've got two games that Liverpool are going to be playing in. See Napoli got Barca. What a game that will be. Yeah, another Italian side where Barcelona have to go to, we knocked them out last year with our famous Anfield comeback, and then, the previous season Roma knocked them out. So, and Barcelona normally aren't that good playing teams in Italy. So, yeah, that's, a nail biter for Barcelona. So, they got to get past Napoli, because Napoli, even though they've sacked Carlo Ancelotti and brought in Gattuso, I think they have, but yeah, the Napoli is still a very good team. They have very good players, to be fair. Just sharing, thank you, Mark. Like I said, if you are new around here, then please please share the stream. It'd be much appreciated, because let's hopefully get to 200 subscribers first. But my main goal now is to get that 1,000 subscribers probably inside a year. So if we can maybe get it just before a year, then it'd be much appreciated. But I think Barca must be favourites. Yeah, Barcelona will automatically be favourites pretty much for every single game. I think probably the games they won't be favourite for are probably teams against Liverpool and Man City probably, but Barcelona are a big European team. Nerd Boy's in the chat. How are you, sir? Yes, so what are we going to be talking about tonight? Like literally I've just said, Liverpool have drawn Atletico Madrid. We'll be talking about the Club World Cup. We'll be talking about who other teams got in the Champions League. We'll be talking about the Carabao Cup as well, which is tomorrow. We'll be talking about Takumi Minamino as well, so please stay tuned for that. So, but yeah, let's get into Reds news then, basically. So I said Liverpool have drawn Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. It's the first time since 2010 since we've played Atletico Madrid, and that was in the semi-finals of the Europa League, and unfortunately Liverpool did lose that game. I think it was an away goal by Diego Forlan that cost us a place in the Europa League final. So, you know, a bit of vengeance, then hopefully Liverpool will get through to the last 8 after this game. Obviously, we know what happened the last time we went to Madrid. We won it 6 times. So, you know, very good memories, especially at the Atletico Madrid stadium. I could pronounce it, but I don't want to absolutely butcher it. So, yeah, I just want to not say that name. But, yeah, we've had pleasant memories there. And I think Jurgen Klopp even made a joke and a laugh about it, saying that, like, you know, they won the home dressing room because that's where Liverpool were for the practically for the Champions League final. So, yeah, you know, we've had very good memories in Madrid lately, and yeah, I really wanted Real Madrid. I said to you guys I wanted Real Madrid in the last 16. We did get a Madrid, but we got Atletico Madrid, and to be fair, even though they have lost Griezmann and other teams, like, you know, they are still a very good team, and you know, any team in the Premier League, well, not in the Premier League, sorry, in the Champions League, are a very good team, and they deserve to be there. Let me jump into the chat a moment because I see a few of you have commented. Does anyone want this cup? If you're talking about the Club World Cup, yep. If you're talking about Champions League, yep. If you're talking about the Carabao Cup, if I was to pick one not to win, it would be the Carabao Cup. To be honest with you, Nerd Boy, it would be the Carabao Cup. If you was to say to me now you could win the Premier League, Champions League, and the Club World Cup, I'd happily take it, and I think many other fans would be as well. What else have we got? I say one thing about saying he looks okay, but everyone is overrating, to be honest. I really think we only bought him because a Nike wanted to sell shirts in Japan and Asia. I know he's 7.25 million. I think you're on about Minamino there. I don't think he's overrated. I think that he needs to prove himself in the Premier League. I can see where like a few people are going crazy with him and saying like, oh, he's like this brilliant midfielder. What the games that he's played against Liverpool, he has been brilliant. He has been very, very good. But can he do it week in, week out in the Premier League? Now that is a whole other conversation. But you know, the good early signs are there, and you know, it's like what you said, 7.25 million. It's an absolute steal. You know, we've seen players be bought for like 20, 30, 40 million pounds and absolutely flopped in the Premier League. So, you know, even if he does flop, then, you know, Liverpool are going to get profit either way. So, you know, it's a very good signing, in my opinion, anyway. What else have we got? I would take many cups, said Mark. Yeah, I'd take as many cups as I can. You know, I think this Liverpool team are going to be so successful, and especially now that Klopp has, you know, committed his future to Liverpool now until 2024. Nerdboy says, and then he won't be great on the wing because he's more technical than a quick. A quick darting winger. It's weird because we don't need that Coutinho type person because we now have Keita and Ox. I don't think he's the thing is Liverpool can now change system within a game. So say now Liverpool were, I don't know, Liverpool were playing, you know, 4-3-3, and they had Minamino in you know, on the wing. You know, you can change system like that without even making a substitution. I think that, you know, he is a very good player. Like, let's not get this wrong. He has performed very, very well in the Champions League. So, you know, to say that he's, you know, we don't need him is a bit of a wrongdoing because, you know, there are the rumours that Adam Lallana is leaving. So, you know, his signing is pretty much done now. You know, Minamino can now take over Lallana's position, and I think that's what pretty much Klopp is pretty much hoping for. But then also, you know, he is a backup for Mane, because when you actually think about it, we haven't got a backup for Mane. You know, we've got Origi for Firmino. I know Origi plays on the left time to time, but still, it's another person to add to the squad. So, you know, he is a very good, versatile player. You know, there's plenty of ways that he can be brought into this team, and you never know, Klopp might end up putting him in a midfield of a 3. You know, he may try and work him in there because, you know, Gini Wijnaldum, when he came into the team, he was a left mid. or left wing player for Newcastle, and now he plays centre mid. So, you know, you look at it like that, then maybe Jurgen Klopp can change him to that anyway. And especially now, if he gets him in January, he'll definitely, like, you know, mature him into that role over the next 6 months. And plus, he'll have pre-season next year as well to work him in as well. For that position, I was nearby again. For that position, it all just seems off. We will have to wait and see what Klopp does exactly. Same, we want as many cups. Yeah, I want loads of cups under this Liverpool team, because, you know, it looks like we're going to be very successful this season, and yeah, it's gonna be very, very good this season. But yeah, let me just get talking a little bit of what I have to say, and then I'll jump straight into the chat and talk to you guys. So like I said, obviously fond memories of going to Madrid. Obviously last time we went to Madrid, we won the UEFA Champions League to make it 6 times, baby. You know, very, very good memories, and hopefully it can be more good memories, hopefully getting a result against Atletico Madrid. I do have to say as well, the first leg is away, so we will be playing there first, and then they will be coming to Anfield. So I think that's a little bit of advantage for Liverpool as well. So, you know, that's pretty much good news, in my opinion anyway, but let me know your guys' opinions as well. I did say we would talk about other people's you know, fixtures and that. I'm just going to talk about English teams and not going to talk about other teams. You guys can in the comments. Obviously, we've just covered Napoli and Barcelona. Manchester City got what I wanted, was Real Madrid. You know, that's going to be a very good game. I do think Man City are going to beat Real Madrid, because, you know, I don't think Real Madrid are the force that they were before. You know, obviously Ronaldo, you know, was carrying that Real Madrid team for a very long time, and now the team has just got injured and, you know, more aged. And, you know, I don't think Real Madrid's midfield have changed anyway, but, you know, I think Man City are pretty much going to go all in now for the Champions League, because I think now that the league is very much a miss now for them. What else have we got? Yep, Chelsea have got Bayern Munich, a repeat of the 2012 Champions League final, so that's very interesting as well. Tottenham have RB Leipzig, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for that. You know, obviously Liverpool rumoured Timo Werner. That's a whole situation that could be going on. Timo Werner could be at Liverpool in January potentially, so maybe that game won't matter. But, you know, for example, say if Liverpool were going to buy Timo Werner in, you know, January and then loan him back out, then that definitely would be, definitely an eye, definitely to keep your eye on then, I could say. Marcus said in the chat, Dortmund PSG, that is another good game. I don't know who to pick from that game. I want Dortmund to win, but, you know, with maybe Mbappe and Neymar and Cavani and, you know, they've got others in the team as well. You know, I think PSG may be a bit too strong for Dortmund, but yeah, I definitely want Dortmund to win that game. What else have we got? Yeah, that was pretty much it, because Liverpool are a team that are there as well. But yeah, you know, very good Champions League ties, you know, especially when you move out of the knockout stage. You know, it's something that, you know, I love watching the Champions League. You know, from an early age, it was very attractive football, and the best teams get to play the best teams. And, you know, I feel like whoever wins whoever wins the Champions League is pretty much the best team in Europe. And, you know, Liverpool, you know, are the reigning, defending European champions, and for me, Liverpool are the best team in the world right now. So I did say as well I would be bringing some injury news for you. Obviously, Liverpool are in Qatar right now for the Club World Cup. They had the open day training session today. Everyone that went there has trained apart from Gini Wijnaldum and Virgil van Dijk. Now, I do have a little bit of injury news for you. Not concerning Gini Wijnaldum. Gini Wijnaldum is still a bit unknown, then I could say. There's been no report about Gini. You know, hopefully he is okay. Maybe he may play in the final. He might even play tomorrow. You know, he might have been doing some indoor work, so you don't really know in that sense. Now, moving on to Virgil van Dijk. I can report that there is absolutely nothing wrong with Virgil van Dijk. The Liverpool Echo has reported that nothing was wrong with Virgil van Dijk. He just didn't take part of the training today. So, he is not injured. So nothing to be concerned about with Virgil van Dijk. He might have been doing some indoor work. He might have been carrying an illness. But as far as injuries are concerned, Virgil van Dijk is okay. So, we'll definitely know more tomorrow, and we'll definitely report on more tomorrow. But yeah, Virgil van Dijk is okay and can definitely play on Wednesday in the Club World Cup. So that's good news in that sense. Kind of left that tense then a little bit. Sorry guys if you were like, oh Christ, is Van Dijk injured? No, Van Dijk is perfectly okay. The Liverpool Echo reported that he is okay, and there's not really much more to report on it, apart from Liverpool did train today and they were the only two to miss out on training. So yeah, let's go talk about tomorrow's game as well. Neil Crutchley is obviously going to be taking charge of the quarter-final against Aston Villa tomorrow. I think Aston Villa are going to go full in on this game. Obviously, they have an opportunity to get to the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. And if Liverpool were to win that game, then there's even more games. But the likes of Harvey Elliott and Ryan Brewster have stayed behind to play this game, and then the reports are that both of them will fly out then to Qatar and be part then of the Club World Cup squad. Obviously Callagher as well is also stayed back as well. I expect Seb van der Berg and Keanu Hoover to be the centre-back partnership tomorrow, so that'll be very interesting to see how that partnership can mature now on a kind of a big stage for the young lads. And apart from that, then I think Larici as well could be playing left back, but apart from that, I don't really know who could be playing for Liverpool. I know Kane, I think it is. He can be playing as well. Not Harry Kane. It's another Kane in the under-23s that is playing as well. I know a few people are very interested in him playing tomorrow, so there are definitely eye openers tomorrow. I definitely want to see the partnership between Harvey Elliott and Ryan Brewster maturing as well, because that is a partnership I want to see in the first team. Obviously there's Ryan Brewster rumours right now. He could end up going out in January on loan, so if anything does develop in that, then we will definitely bring that to you guys. Nerdboy said Herbie Kane, thank you. I thought it was Herbie, but I wasn't too sure if it was Herbie. But yeah, Herbie Kane. A lot of people do rate him very, very highly, especially in the academy as well. So that's very interesting to see. Maybe he can perform very, very well tomorrow. But yeah, definitely keep my eye out for Harvey Elliott and Ryan Brewster, see what they can do on a stage then, you could say, because the Carabao Cup, even though some people do call it the Mickey Mouse Cup and all like that, it's still a good opportunity for these young Reds to show what they can actually do on a big stage for them. And it is a sign. Hopefully, I know Seb van der Berg hasn't performed well. I know talking from a few people, he's been a bit poor this season, playing for the academy, giving away poor tackles and poor penalties, and hopefully he can change. But he is still so young. I think he's 16, 17, so there is still plenty of time for him to get better through age. As well, 24 hours, Liverpool got the Carabao Cup and then the Club World Cup, but I think a lot of us are going to be focusing more on the Club World Cup. Obviously Liverpool want to win this. I think Jurgen Klopp has said it, Liverpool want to go out and win this trophy because, this isn't a trophy that has been won by Liverpool ever in history. And if Jurgen Klopp can go on to win this, then he will become the first manager ever to do so for Liverpool Football Club. And also I think as well, this will winning the Club World Cup will represent Liverpool being the best team in the world. And I think that's more crucial than ever because, previous Champions League winners, obviously I think Real Madrid, when they won it, 4 out the last 5 years, I think they won the Club World Cup all throughout those 4 years. So definitely we got to keep this winning mentality going. Hopefully we can bring home the Club World Cup, and hopefully we'll get that nice gold badge that will be coming with that, because obviously we will be playing in the Champions League knockout stages. Obviously we've got Atletico Madrid, and then if we do win the Club World Cup, we'll have that Club World Cup badge on our... I don't know if it works in the league. I know that Real Madrid wear it in the league, but I don't know if other teams, like if other people can like wear it. I don't know if they can. I don't know if we can wear it in the Premier League. I don't think we can, but yeah, if we could wear it in the Premier League, it would be nice to wear it all year round, and yeah, it would be nice. But yeah, apart from that, there's no much injury news concerning anyone. Obviously, if there was, we'd report on it, but apparently everyone's fit and ready. Virgil van Dijk and Gini Wijnaldum probably, well, we did say Virgil is not injured, so he'll probably be fine, but Gini, I think it's a bit iffy, and I think maybe if there's a bit of concern, then Klopp won't risk him at all. Obviously, Dejan Lovren hasn't travelled with the squad, obviously, because he has a muscular problem right now as well. That looks like to be a hamstring injury, so that could be about a month out quite easily for Dejan Lovren. So hopefully he'll come back fighting and ready for his spot. And the last thing I'm going to say anyway, and then I'll jump straight into the chat. We reported on Twitter after hearing off a couple of people that Takumi Minamino is currently in Liverpool to complete his medical. Now, we attached a photo to it. I got told by a lot of people that was him coming in from Liverpool, coming in to Liverpool. Other people have said it's a photo from international. So if it is, I do apologise. But then I've got told by numerous people that he is indeed in Liverpool to complete his medical and get that done and dusted, and also get contract paperwork done and dusted as well, so he can move move to Liverpool at January 1st. As soon as that that date hits, then he will become a Liverpool player. The other rumour is as well, apparently he has taken the number 18 shirt. Obviously, we've had players like Dirk Kuyt previously that have worn that number. So, number 18, it looks like to be for Minamino. So, if you are a fan of kits and all like players' names on the back, then Minamino 18 is possibly a thing for the future, then you could say. So yeah, just keep your eyes out for that. We'll report straight away anyway about any signings or anything with Minamino. And yeah, let's just get straight into the chat now. Guys, if you want to put anything in the chat, then please do so. Any questions you've got, any transfer rumours you've heard that you want to talk about, or anything else concerning Liverpool or football or life in general, then please put it in the comments or the live stream down below, and yeah, I'll get answering right now. And also, if you're watching on repeat as well, don't feel put your comments in the comment section down below. I answer as much as possible, so yeah, just please put your comments down below. But yeah, let me just get into the chat, because I know a few of you have commented. What have we got? Is everyone ready for Christmas? Lol, said Mark. I'm not. I've still got to get stuff. I still got to get some Christmas presents, even though we are a week away. Christmas is a week Wednesday, so, if you're like me and are still needing to get Christmas presents, then make sure to go and get your loved ones some Christmas presents. No chance Virgil's injured. Klopp said before the Watford game that he will manage the centre-backs and not overwork them. Said he will let them train how they want, make both he and Gomez. Said nearby. Like I said, there's no what's name with Virgil van Dijk. He is okay. There were a few concerns about him, but then Liverpool Echo quashed it straight away and said that everyone is fine. Always quite no a days, Mark. Oh, Nigel saying something to Mark there. Marco PSG. Nerdboy at Cock Council. Sorry if I'm annoying. Yeah, you're fine, mate. Just put it in the comments and all like that. Yeah, that's fine. Herbie Kane did alright at Doncaster. Yeah, he did do alright at Doncaster. I think he was there. Was he there 2 years or 18 months? Something like that. But yeah, he did do very well there. Apparently got like 25 goals at Doncaster. So, what a player he is, and hopefully he can thingy that for the first team, really. Oh, excuse me. Uh, Shaq sacked Mourinho and Silva. Yep, he did. He sacked Mourinho and Silva. You know, the Shaqiri is the curse for other managers. He sacked, well, if he had played in the Tottenham game, then he could have sacked Pochettino as well, but he didn't. So, you know, is Liverpool are just brilliant at the moment, and everything they touch is just everyone else is just crumbling. And Mourinho and Silva, I laugh when Everton signed Silva because they were after him for so long, especially with Watford. They were like after him and after him. They're after Richarlison as well, wasn't they? They're after the both of them. They got both of them, and then they've just been poor. The other thing I want to mention as well, and I want to know your guys' opinion on this as well, is Moise Kean. Now, yesterday when Everton played Manchester United, Moise Kean was substituted on, and then after 18 minutes he was taken off. Now, Duncan Ferguson's reasonings for this, he said he had too many attacking players on the bench and he just had to make a substitution. Why then would you take off a player you've brought on? Why wouldn't you take off someone else? It's so funny, and it's like, if anyone else have seen that video of, like, I don't know, the Everton negotiator, and all, like I said that I think it was Moise Kean's mother said that that he would take care of their son, and it was like, how have you taken care of him? Apparently his father has said that he wants out of Everton, and I don't blame him, to be fair, because he hasn't been playing, I don't think, lately. I don't keep up with Everton news, but I've seen a lot of people comment and all like this on that situation yesterday. It was just, I found it was hilarious the way that they've treated him. And to be fair, if I was the player, I would want out. If if a so-called legend of a club is like making fun out of me and all like that, and embarrassing me in front of thousands of people, then I would say no, I don't want to be part of this club, because it was ridiculous. And I think that if I was Moise Kean, I would definitely want to leave in January. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts as well. Disgusting from Duncan, his reasonings was rubbish. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious, his reasonings to get taking him off. And I've seen Everton fans as well on Twitter, having a go at Duncan Ferguson, and I just don't get it. I don't get why he did it, and the reasons he. To be fair, if he had just turned around and said didn't like the way he was performing, so I took him off. If he had said that, then I think that would be a proper excuse. But just turn around and say like, "Oh, I took him off because I had too many attacking players on the bench." That's so dumb. That is dumb. Poor man management, that is. Would you ever get Jurgen Klopp doing that? No. What else have we got? And gives the cold shoulder. Yeah, they didn't shake hands or anything when he come off the bench. So, I just think it's wrong, to be honest with you. What else have we got? That was ridiculous, said Mark. Yeah, it pretty much was, wasn't it, mate? He's acting too big for his boots. We get he's supposed to be hard manager, but don't be that. I'm not going to say that, otherwise I get striked. Like I said, it's a dumb thing, and I think now that he's probably hitting a nail on the head type thing, because apparently Carlo Ancelotti is in London, I think they said, to talk to Everton. So Carlo Ancelotti could be the next manager at Everton, so that's okay for them, but it's not Jurgen Klopp. So to be fair, when we sacked Brendan Rodgers, it was between Jurgen Klopp and Ancelotti then, so that's a whole other conversation, talking point anyway. Just say the system wasn't working or something at least. Yeah, it was dumb. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it like that. It was dumb. It was a disrespectful thing to do. Just say that he was bad and you took him off for that. Simple as, really. Duncan moved out of the way and gave the cold shoulder. He did that on purpose. Yeah, I think it's very bad man management. Like I said, you wouldn't see Jurgen Klopp doing that. You know, look at the situation with Mane and Salah, when Mane and Salah were having a bit of an argument. You know, I think Klopp dealt with that, you know, perfectly. And I think, you know, for him to give the cold shoulder like that is, you know, it's pretty bad, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, keep your questions coming in, guys. I'll be going for about an hour tonight anyway, or, you know, as long as, you know, I pretty much want. You know, that sounded a bit weird then, but yeah, as long as we're doing it tonight. Or if you are watching as well, please share the stream out as well. We are currently on the road to 200 subscribers, and then hopefully in the next year we can get over to 1,000 subscribers. Just hitting little milestones right now. But yeah, if you are watching live, then please share the live stream, or if you are new around here, then hit that subscribe button and also hit the notification bell as well, and it'll remind you as soon as we go live or anything like that. What else have we got? Red Bull Leipzig said no sale this January due to their position in the league, as they are fighting for the league. Yeah, I think what's going to happen there, if Liverpool are going to get a deal done, then I think what they're most likely going to do is they're going to buy Timo Werner in January and then loan him back like they did with Naby Keita. They obviously bought him and then loaned him back for the season, and I think that's what they're going to do. I think unless potentially they can sort out Haaland from Salzburg to Leipzig, then I think that's possibly a way where Liverpool can get him this season. I don't think, you know, otherwise, you know, Leipzig are going to try all they can to try and keep hold of Timo Werner and other stars like that. You know, I think that, you know, there are a lot of people that are after Timo Werner. Apparently, there's bids in from Chelsea now, obviously, because they got their transfer ban removed. There's rumours of Manchester United as well being rumoured. There were rumours of Manchester United being interested in Minamino, but they did not know about the release clause of 7.25 million and decided not to go there because apparently, you know, Salzburg anyway valued him at around £25 million. So, you know, that's yet again a good thing by Liverpool's scouting department and the transfer committee, then you could say. Very good news for that. But yeah, I think that Timo Werner, if Liverpool were to move for him, then I do suggest they'd probably end up going for him in January, probably getting a deal done and then loaning him back, because I think, you know, I think Leipzig, even though I think the release clause is around 35 million pounds, I think they're going to ask for a bit more because they are at the moment in a title challenge. But yeah, that's, you know, it's so hard. And, you know, Liverpool might not even be looking at Timo Werner. They might be looking at someone else, but obviously the rumours are there at the moment. Apparently Jurgen Klopp is very interested in getting Timo Werner into Liverpool. Chelsea can bugger off. They are linked with all our targets every transfer window. Yeah, they're going to be after signings now because they are now unbanned then from their transfer thing. I think they sign like 150 players illegally or something like that in the youth system or something like that. But to be fair, you know, they had every single right to be unbanned because, you know, they ended up didn't ban Man City. They only fined them like, I think it was like £150,000 or 150,000 euros anyway. So, you know, it was a pathetic thing. And, you know, the same thing happened with Man City that it did Chelsea, and Chelsea served a transfer ban. I'm not defending Chelsea because I don't like Chelsea Football Club, but, you know, that, to be fair to them, they had a transfer ban where, in fairness, looking at, you know, Manchester City, they didn't even get a transfer ban. So, you know, when you think like that, then they should be unbanned. And to be fair, they should be looking for the best players at the minute because Chelsea right now are in a flop. You know, I thought that they could be challenging where Leicester are right now and Man City, because, you know, they were on a good run of form, and now the last few weeks they've just, you know, jumped off the cliff. And, you know, it's unbelievable where they are right now, because I think they play Tottenham next week, and if Tottenham win, they go over them. So, you know, look how look how of a bad season Tottenham have had. They've sacked Pochettino, and now they got Jose Mourinho, and Jose Mourinho now is going to be, you know, well, practically in fourth if they beat Chelsea. But yeah, keep your comments coming in, guys. I will answer as many as I can. Chelsea Graph, I already read that. Looks like City going to go heavy in the window. I think they're going to go heavy on a centre-back because they need it. They need some form of, you know, they need some form of help at the back. I don't think Fernandinho is a centre-back. I think that he's a centre defensive mid where he should be. I think City are paying the price for that. They did play brilliantly, though, yesterday. They didn't even get out of first gear against Arsenal, but I think that's more on, you know, how bad Arsenal are, really. You know, I said a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago or so, that Arsenal was still a big game, and how much I was wrong. How much was I wrong? But obviously, next week as well is Man City versus Leicester, so that's a game to keep an eye on as well. Excuse me. Yeah, it's a very, very big game. If I was to say who I want to win, neither. I'd like a draw, but realistically, I'd want Man City to beat Leicester, but then I wouldn't, because then that brings Man City back in the race. But yeah, Liverpool just got to keep on doing what they're doing, really, and keep on winning and having that winning mentality that we have been having for the last, well, pretty much for the last year, practically, or year and a half. What is it? Mark said Chelsea were banned for about 4 windows. Yeah, they were banned for something like that, but then obviously they've been unbanned now. But yeah, that's pretty much what they're going to be. They're pretty much now going to be, you know, unbanning a lot of transfer activity, because, you know, if the two of them, because especially Man City, like, I think Man City should be banned from transfer stuff. You've put in the chat there, City need to get banned, or banning, but, you know, if you do wrong, you should be punished, not fined, because let's be honest, Man City are run by oil money. They need to be brought up, and they need to be, you know, accounted for, because, you know, they're still buying players and going, oh well, like, look at the Joel Cancelo transfer, how fishy that is. You know, you apparently swapped £34 million and Danilo for Joel Cancelo. Joel Cancelo was rumoured to be going for around £60 million. £60 million. Where on earth is that 34 million? Danilo is probably only worth 10. So, you know, that's still 40 odd million. It's unbelievable what Man City are doing, and I think they need to be brought up on it, in my opinion, anyway. What else have we got? They'll end up having 10, 50 plus million players. Their fans will say, well, our transfer record is nowhere near yours. Our transfer I hate it when people mention our transfer records and all like this. You know, simply look at our net spent. We've spent around £50 million or £60 million, something like that. You know, it's so small what we've spent, because, you know, it's not like Liverpool have, you know, not sold anyone and just gone out and spent millions upon millions. It's, you know, Liverpool have gone and spent where money has needed to be spent. You know, Alisson, Virgil van Dijk, Fabinho, Sadio Mane, Mo Salah. You know, it's been spent over the last few years, you know, and Liverpool will spend money when it's needed, and, you know, they'll have to sell players to do that. You know, look at this season, for example. Liverpool, I think, brought in around £70 million or £100 million this summer alone, and, you know, we didn't spend anything. You know, we spent, I think, 1 million out of that 100. So, you know, that's 99 million that can be spent on players and other things like that. And, you know, with the new Nike deal as well, and the new, you know, other things as well. One thing I want to show you guys as well, I'm going to try and do something on here. Hold on a minute. Is it with that? Nope. Is it with that? Nope. How? Oh, there we go. Right, hold on a minute, guys. Let me see if I can add this to the stream. So, let me know if you can see this as well. That what you can see right now is apparently the New Balance kit away for next season. Apparently they've already made New Balance stuff. Hopefully you can see it. If you can't, then please let me know. If you can, then please let me know. Yep, you can see it. Okay, so that apparently is the the New Balance away kit. Now that is a sign to me that New Balance wanted to be Liverpool's kit sponsor for next season. Now they're not. Nike are, well, nearly officially that. Now if I take that off a minute, because there we go. If I take that off, you know, that shows that Nike, well, not Nike, sorry, New Balance were committed to be Liverpool's kit sponsor. Now, money for Nike, apparently, you're looking around £30 million and then 20% on all products. Now, what that means is Liverpool could end up having around 80 to, £90 million of, kit deals. Now, that would be the most in history with an English club. It would. Now, obviously we've reported as well with Jadon Sancho as well that could be a possibility, but now Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool look to be less interested now because of the price tag. The price tag looks to be around £130 million. Now, for me, Liverpool do not go for those type of players. What Liverpool go for are the Minaminos. They go for like the 7.25 million or like £30 million in like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, where they look like the perfect player, and then Klopp can turn them from 0 to 100. Simple as that. And I do hate it when teams do go like that. But yeah, let me know as well, do you actually like that kit that I showed you as well? Let me know as well if you're watching on repeat. But yeah, let me know in the live chat right now, do you like that orange kit? Not orange, sorry, yellow kit, because apparently that was going to be our away kit for next season. Nerdboy says 132 match, he's good but not that good for 130 mil. Yeah, like I said, 130 mil. I think it's because he's English. The price tag has been bumped up, but apparently apparently they wanted 130. Well, they apparently wanted more than what they got for Ousmane Dembele, so that's looking 130 quite easily. I'm not impressed with that kit, said Mark. Badge looks disgusting, said Nerdboy. Hold on a moment then, let me show you. Okay, let me show you the home kit. Now, this is long sleeves. I am going to say this right now. But apparently... Oh, let me make that a bit bigger for you guys. There we go. Apparently, that was the home kit for next season. Now, if you look at the badge, it looks disgusting. I don't like this kit. It looks horrible. It looks like the Warrior kit. And if you, from, I think, 2012 or 2012, 2013 or 13, 2012, 2013. It looks like that type of material and it looks disgusting. It's basically a rubbish version of the 18-19. Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? It looks a bit tatty in my opinion. Nerdboy says, I saw 3 other kits, mate. I think that's way be the goalkeeper kit. Hold on. Yep, same Nerdboy. The shield looks crap. It does look very, very crap. Let me quickly tap that. Let me get the kit up actually that I think you're going on about. Oh, no, I didn't want that. I think you're going on about... I might be wrong with this as well, so please don't wasting me with this. No, I didn't save that one. I know which one you're going on about though. I think you're going on about the one with I think it's the purple one. Yeah, the purple and black one, the one with like the diamond pink and black. I think I know which one you're going on about, but yeah, that was the goalkeeper one. But yeah, the third one as well, it was like green and black, I think it was. So that was just unbelievable those kits were ugly. For me, I love football kits, and the last few years, I've loved Liverpool kits. They've been really special. And especially with the success as well. You remember football kits for success, and it's definitely I like football kits, and a kit needs to look nice, and hopefully Nike's kits are a lot nicer than what those are anyway. There was black and like diagonal stripe yellow. Yeah, I know which ones you're going on about. Yeah. So I look on footyheadlines.com for things like that. I always look on there just in case like there's new leaks or something about the Nike kit deal. And I saw those I think earlier on or yesterday, and I just thought, wow, they look ugly, like really ugly. So I just really wanted I want nice kits, like apparently what the first hold on a minute, let me see if I can find the photo for you guys. Let me just quickly scroll through my photos right now while I'm talking to you guys. But yeah, apparently the kits anyway are going to be red for the home, green and white for the away one anyway, and then for the third kit then was meant to be black and gold. We've obviously got a black and gold kit with the goalkeeper one. Then I could say, but yeah, give me 2 seconds, guys. I am trying to find this for you right now. I've got so many photos on my phone. There we go. So right there. No, my stand. No. There we go. I'm back. There we go. My stand fell. Oh Christ, no, I don't want me to be zoomed. There we go. So as you can see, but there, anyway, they are the rumoured kits for Liverpool. Now apparently the ideas anyway have changed. Apparently you can see but there that the black with white has now changed to black to gold. So that apparently is the kits, or the rumoured kits anyway, for Liverpool. So that's going to be very interesting to see what the kits are actually like. I dropped then off my stand. My stand's actually lifting my face. Well, you can see now I'm level with you guys. And yeah, that was horrible then. I'm going to try and do something with, other stuff like this. Like, bringing stuff like that here anyway. Let me get rid of that. All right, there we go. We're back. But yeah, they are the rumoured kits anyway. Maybe Liverpool might change their ideas or anything like that. But yeah, for me, red and gold is perfect. Especially from seeing a few concepts as well on Twitter and other things like that, then it's going to be nice. Hopefully, anyway, next season. Mark puts, I like the grainy blue. Grainy. Oh right, it's but I don't like blue on Liverpool kits. Like, I know a few people don't like them because obviously Everton links and all like that. If it's green, then fine. If it's blue, then it's a bit obviously, does anyone remember that like away kit in like 2010 where it was like black and blue, and it was that game against Man United when we wore it. I did not like that kit, and I think the badge was blue as well. I did not like that kit. It just reminded me of Everton. I didn't like it at all. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts on this as well. What's your favourite Liverpool kit? Do you have a certain Liverpool kit that comes to mind whenever you think of football kits? Or do you have a personal favourite for a personal reason? Let me know in the comments, or let me know in the live chat right now. But yeah, it's, I love football kits. And, I'm wearing one right now. I'm wearing this season's kit. I had to get Champions League badges on there. But, that was, lovely. This year we have black and blue. Do we? No, we don't. We've got the red home one. We've got the... Yeah, but that's not blue. I know which one you're going... You're not about the third kit. It's not blue. It's pastel green. It's not blue. It looks blue to some people. It's not, though. It's pastel green. So, you know, I like the candy grey. The candy grey kits are lush. You know, I think if Nike were to bring them back, then, you know, that would be nice. You know, that just style of kit, that would actually be very, very nice. Blue and black and turquoise. Yeah, turquoise. Mark, it's not blue though. If it's like dead on blue, then yeah, no, it's a no from me. I say that, but I got blue curtains. That's not my choice. My choice would normally be black, but you know, I've had blue for a while. I've just stuck to it. You know, obviously I got purple walls. I gotta get my purple walls decorated, but yeah, to be fair, they've been there since I've been in this room. So you know, but yeah, I gotta change it. Probably been thinking changing the room to maybe like Liverpool red. You know, the current red color, the current red color of this kit. So yeah, that color. But yeah, that would be a whole other thing. Let me fix myself. But yeah, I'll be gone for another 10 minutes, guys. Please put in the chat right now whatever you want to talk about. If not, we'll be heading off then, because we've been going for about 50-55 minutes. So you know, hopefully you guys have enjoyed tonight's stream anyway. Hopefully it's been a bit longer for you guys, and hopefully you guys like these videos. If you do, then please leave a like on the video, and it'll let me know if you do like it. If it gets over like about 8 or 9 likes, then I know people like the live streams. If it doesn't, then you know, maybe we might start doing more videos than live stuff, and maybe cutting the live stuff down a little bit. But yeah, let me know about that. And excuse me, let me know as well you know, what times are best for you guys. You know, I know I like to stream at 8 o'clock or 8:30, you know, but yeah, let me know your guys well, let me know guys what are your best times for me to stream and talk to you guys as well, because you know we've been doing so good lately, and I just want to keep this run of form going, you know, like what Liverpool are doing at the minute, currently unbeaten, and that's what I feel like at the minute. We're currently unbeaten and we're still going and pacing through, and hopefully that we can get to our goal now before, you know, the end of the season. Then really, you know, like I said, I want to get to 1,000 subscribers inside a year. So a year from now, I want to be near that 1,000. But you know, if we can get before the end of the season, you know, maybe halfway there, then it would be perfect. So to do that, guys, please share out the stream. Please let everyone know that we are a YouTube channel, Liverpool YouTube channel. We talk about pretty much everything football. You know, in terms of, you know, transfers, you know, gossip, you know, football kits that we've been talking about tonight. So yeah, just keep you know, keep supporting the channel, keep following the channel. You know, if you are new around here, then please hit that subscribe button. But yeah, you know, all the love and support is much appreciated, and I can't thank anyone enough. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Like I said, if you are new around here, then please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well while you're there. Also as well, like the stream as well, it's much appreciated, and like I said, it lets me know if you guys like the streams. So you know, that's pretty much it from me, guys. Obviously we've been talking about the Champions League draw. Liverpool will face Atletico Madrid in the last 16. We've been talking about the Club World Cup, we've been talking about injuries. You know, we'll be talking about a lot more. I do have a video as well coming up about football kits as well. Trying to work on that. It's going to be my Liverpool kits, my top 5, my top 10 Liverpool kits that I own. So, you know, guys, just make sure you stay tuned for the channel. You know, Mark says they have a great Christmas and a good New Year. We'll definitely be doing more live streams, guys. Don't worry about that. You know, definitely be staying in for that. I might even stream on Christmas Eve as well, so you know, we'll definitely be doing stuff. But if not, guys, if you well, don't watch the streams so often, then I wish you all a Merry Christmas. Obviously we're going to be heading off now, but yeah, that's pretty much it from me, guys. I've been Connor from the Cop Council, guys, and I will see you all in a bit. Ta-ra.